Celebrity culture is an odd thing. While many people agree that celebrities have had their privacy violated on a regular basis, just about everyone participates in this phenomenon in some way. Of course, there is an argument that fame is often chosen, and a lack of privacy is simply a downside. While we're not sure of the right or wrong answer concerning this issue, we can say that we do like to talk about celebrity gossip from time to time. Keep watching to hear about some of the most infamous cases of famous people getting caught cheating on their significant others. First, we have the case of Khloé Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. There were a lot of factors in this relationship that doomed it from the start. The age gap, the control that Tristan seemed to wield over Khloé, and his repeated infidelity. The couple started dating in 2016, and Thompson was cheating on her just a year later. Thompson was allegedly cheating with 5 different women, and then still had the nerve to try to mend his relationship with Khloé when she got pregnant. Khloé allowed him to be present during her labor, and she even allowed him to take on a large part of parenting. At the time, Khloé tried her best to understand her predicament. She tweeted, "His mistake was obviously humiliating and heartbreaking, but I do believe that I am strong enough to endure anything. I choose to find a life lesson in every situation, even the nasty ones." Tristan has grown from this, but most importantly, he is a beautiful father to our sweet baby True. A very mature response from the much younger Khloé. Tristan then turned around and was caught kissing Khloé's best friend at a party. Seriously, we couldn't make this up. Next, we will be talking about Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. The two met and got together on the set of Twilight, where they played the lead 2 roles of Bella and Edward. They began dating in real life at the same time in 2009. Everything seemed perfect for years. They were a real-life representation of the couple that so many young people adored from the Twilight books. The honeymoon was soon to be over, though. Robert Pattinson was shocked and dismayed to learn that Kristen had been unfaithful with director Rupert Sanders. At the time, she issued an apology to Pattinson, quote, "I'm deeply sorry for the hurt and embarrassment I've caused to those close to me and everyone this has affected. This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most. Rob, I love him. I love him. I'm so sorry." Sanders was also cheating on his wife and followed suit after he and Stewart were caught. Unfortunately for Stewart, the couple broke up a short time after. Interestingly enough, this is the only story on our list in which a woman cheats on her male partner. Interesting, no? Next on our list are Adam Levine and Behati Prinsloo. The two were married, and Prinsloo announced that she was pregnant with her 3rd child just this year. After just a few days, a woman called Summer Stroh posted an incriminating TikTok outing Levine as having had a 2-year-long affair with her during his marriage and conception of his child. Levine claims that he never cheated and simply had an inappropriate relationship with another woman. These don't seem very different to us, Adam. Things would continue to get worse for him when 2 more women came forward with proof of his infidelity. They both had screenshots of a suspiciously flirtatious conversation between them and Levine. Again, he denied having any sort of physical affairs, but has copped to making poor decisions. It seems the couple has endured this painful misstep, though, that has not been confirmed either way. The next couple we will be talking about is certainly a very controversial one, Vanessa Trump and her husband, Donald Trump Jr. Yikes. In 2011, Donald Jr. found himself on the set of Donald Sr.'s show, Celebrity Apprentice. There he met Aubrey O'Day, a singer. A close friend of O'Day said, "Things started up with Aubrey and Don Jr. towards the end of the taping. Vanessa found out about the affair but did not leave Donald until several years later. The two said publicly that it was an amicable divorce, that they would continue to raise their children together, and that they each had tremendous respect for each other." The next cheater on our list is the infamous golfer Tiger Woods. Tiger was caught cheating on his wife Ellen Nordegren with not 1, not 2, but reportedly 120 women. 120! Ellen divorced Woods and apparently still hates him to this day. We can certainly understand why. This story was so widespread and so famous, the popular animated comedy series South Park had a B-plot regarding the situation. Characters in the show are seen playing a sport video game, which includes Tiger Woods golfing and then fighting, Mortal Kombat style, with his wife. The plot of the episode tackles the larger issue of rich and famous men who cheat on their significant others and often claim to be addicts, and the absurdity of such an excuse. Our next topic will be of no surprise to anyone, the late-night host David Letterman. In 2009, Letterman admitted that he used his position of power on his show to extort favors from women working on the show. This included his assistant, Stephanie Burkett, and of course the entire time he was married. They are still together, but Letterman has said that their marriage is not a happy one. Quote, "I have no one to blame but myself. I'm still trying to fix my marriage. It hasn't gone away." Well, yeah, David, we would hope that your wife wouldn't just forget about your multiple affairs and transgressions. The next story we have is a bit more obscure, but just as scandalous. Jude Law. Law cheated on his wife, Sienna Miller, with none other than the couple's children's nanny, Daisy Wright. Jude and Sienna split, then got back together, but they couldn't make it work in the end. Sienna talks about her experience with Law, quote, "That was a very pivotal time in my life, and I'm happy saying that. It's a private moment when you get your heart broken for the first time. Poor Sienna. She did not do anything to deserve such treatment, and we feel terrible that she was subjected to such intrusion during this tough time. It does seem as though she is doing much better these days after getting away from Jude." We all knew this one was coming. Bill Clinton. This is perhaps the most famous cheating story of all time. Back in 1998, Bill Clinton cheated on his then-wife Hillary with Monica Lewinsky. Monica was a very young intern studying and working at the White House while Clinton was living there. It was widely believed that she was coerced into performing acts for Clinton. When she finally spoke about it, she told the world that she had encounters with him 9 times in total. During the now famous press conference that followed, Clinton reported that he did not have relations with that woman. This was a blatant lie, as was discovered later. This story is also referenced in the same South Park episode mentioned earlier in this video. Bill Clinton can be seen in a addicts group during the episode. The next entry on our list is one that many people seem to forget when speaking about celebrity affairs: Arnold Schwarzenegger. The actor was accused of impregnating his own housekeeper, Mildred Baina. At the time, he was married to Maria Shriver. He reportedly said that this was the thing he had ever done. He and Mildred's son, Joseph, has 4 half-siblings, the children of Maria and Arnold. And next up, we just have to talk about lovable goofball, exposed cheater, Ashton Kutcher. In 2011, he was caught cheating on his wife with 2 women at the San Diego Hard Rock Hotel. The lavish room he committed this adultery in was reportedly over $2,500 a night. And the kicker, he did this on his wedding anniversary. Ashton was not able to talk his way out of this, although he did apparently talk his way into it. He lied to the 2 local girls, stating that he was married but separated. This is a lesser talked about form of assault. Remember, the person you're sleeping with is not consenting to being a part of an affair, and the person being cheated on has not consented to continue to have intimacy with someone who has slept with someone else. Not only that, but by being dishonest about relationships and past encounters, everyone's physical safety is also compromised. Not cool, Ashton. He ended up with a happy ending anyway, as he ended up in a relationship with Mila Kunis after Demi Moore dumped him. The list would not be complete without addressing the infamous Woody Allen. In 1992, it was revealed that Allen had been carrying on a and romantic relationship with his stepdaughter. Soon-Yi Previn was Mia Farrow's daughter, Woody's then wife. Allen allegedly argued that this situation, while certainly an affair, was not inappropriate because he never adopted Soon-Yi Previn. Where to begin? This is clearly an abuse of power, it's cheating, it's statutory rape, and amongst 1,000 other things, it's just plain deplorable. The story gets even worse. A few years after the scandal was revealed, Woody and Soon-Yi married and even had children. And finally, Kobe Bryant. Beware, this story contains a trigger warning for mention of This is a tough one to talk about. Bryant was arrested in 2003 for the rape of a 19-year-old girl. She accused him of assaulting her while they were both staying at a hotel in Colorado in July of that year. His wife Vanessa filed for divorce years later, and in 2013 the couple suddenly reunited. While we cannot know all the details about the situation, we hope that Vanessa and Bryant's victims are both doing okay. How many of these stories have you heard before today? While these scandals can be enjoyable to talk about, it is important to be cognizant of the privacy of the victims and any other parties hurt by the affair. When will we all learn that cheating is just never okay? Why can't people just admit that they want to be polyamorous? Anyway, we'd love to hear your thoughts below about this topic, and while you're down there, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.